What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. It is storming up a storm today. There was some nasty black storm clouds rolling through earlier, and I felt like testing out my GoPro. Is this even working? Let's see. Alright, I think I figured this thing out. Welcome back to the live stream, everybody. And it is a stormy day in the Binghamton area, so I decided to take you guys all along for the ride, and we'll see what happens. There's the Weather Channel and WBNG say it's going to flood later, that there's potential flooding coming. Carson says Upper Front Street is low-key, my home away from home. Hey, me too. Look at that. We've got that in common. So yeah, I figured I'd take you guys for a stormy ride through Binghamton today, now that I got the live stream working. I decided to complicate my life by using the DJI action camera, give you guys a slightly wider field of view than normal, and we'll see how that turns out. I have about a 15 to 18 minute drive across the valley today. So again, I'm kind of testing out some of my equipment here with this, and we'll see how it goes. Upper Front Street this year getting a couple of new traffic lights, and last year it got new pavement. So yeah, the footage you're seeing is from the Action 5 Pro camera that I occasionally use for my main content shooting. There were a couple bolts of lightning earlier and a couple of rumbles of thunder. Not a lot of wind though. I kind of thought we were going to get a lot of wind out of this event, but so far not too much. We're getting on here. Although my phone just alerted me that I left my keys at work, so I might be turning around here shortly. You guys get to go on a longer drive. Because I'm an idiot. Can't ever seem to keep anything in my possession. But that's alright, we'll figure it out. And let me know down in the comments, what was the extent of the storm in your area? Was it lightning and rain, or a combination of both? The DJI camera I'm using for this filming has active stabilization phone in the window, I would hope. Just got near a hill or getting a lot of runoff. A lot of runoff nuisance flooding right now, I'm sure. approaching exit 13B, which prior to recent times was known as exit 5. Traffic's moving really slow. Or just that one van's moving really slow. Alright. But yeah, a hell of a storm that blew through for a couple minutes there. Nothing crazy. So I'm getting off this exit because I have to go back and pick up my car keys that I just forgot. Because apparently I can't go anywhere without forgetting something. Dole. Also, incidentally, you get to experience the brand new double roundabout that's been around for about a year and a half now. Whoops. Well, she didn't stop, so there you go. There's a lot of interesting fog in the hills right now because of how quickly the temperature changed. Oops. I missed a turn. You guys are watching me fail at roundabout 101 in real time. I want to go this way so I can get back on 81. Yeah, both of these roundabouts used to be traffic lights. So yay for saving a little bit of electricity. And yeah, drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from, and let me know if there's any flash flooding occurring in your area. The storm was a lot worse off about 30 minutes ago, I would say. James Morris, welcome to the live stream. One of our channel members here on YouTube. Always a pleasure to have our valued YouTube members here on the stream. And James, let me know where you're watching from, man. Let me know how it's going in your neck of the woods. Like I was telling the audience here, it was a little bit of storm, a little bit of lightning action and thunder earlier, but nothing too crazy. So I figured this is a great opportunity today to test out my Action 5 Pro as a live streaming device. It does give you a little bit wider of the field of view than the phone does by default. James says he's watching from home. Alright. Probably nice and dry in there. Wonder, maybe you got me up on the big screen. I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy how they've changed all of the interstate numbers to match the mileage. So we're at mile marker 15.5. So they've labeled this exit 16 now instead of exit 6. Which I guess makes sense, you know, it gives you a better idea of how close you are or how far away you are from the border or from where you started. And it did get, it got sunny for about 10 minutes today. So I did get the drone up in the air, and I got some pictures. Whew. I got some pictures that are up on Patreon. If you're a Patreon member or considering becoming one, once in a while you do get some exclusive content over there on Patreon. And YouTube members, they get the same exclusive content usually Although YouTube membership, the administrative panel for that, does make it somewhat tricky to upload photos, but that's alright. I can usually get around it. So anyway, yeah, if you're just joining the live stream, testing out my GoPro action camera as a live streaming device. But also figured give you guys a lap around town as I head across the valley, show you what the conditions look like. I just gotta run inside and grab my car keys real quick. I'll be right back. All right, now let's get back to driving here. Let's go through Lake Verizon. Oh, it's deeper than it looks. Don't try that at home, kids. There's another little puddle over here by the entrance. This parking lot has horrible drainage. Horrible drainage. So yeah, welcome aboard. If you're just joining the live stream, I'm going to take you guys for a little live drive across the valley, and we'll see how the weather's doing. It's pouring rain up here. Not as bad as it was like 30 minutes ago, but we also had a few rumbles of thunder, a little lightning here and there. Nothing crazy though. But regardless, I figured I'd take you guys along for the ride. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, give the video a thumbs up. And there's links to support the channel, usually under the video description and at the bottom of the chat window. But yeah, drop a comment, let me know where you're watching from. Just taking a casual stroll across the valley here. For listening. Let's do the police scanner app here. And we'll see if we can hear anything interesting going on across the valley. This is the Broome County Public Safety Channel. So we'll play that, and we'll see. So yeah, we'll play the police scanner, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear it, but I'll let you guys know if I hear anything interesting. This isn't like a terrible storm, but I'm sure there's some storm damage somewhere, or perhaps maybe a flooded parking lot or something like that. Who knows? But we're back on 81 South right now, passing mile marker 15.5. We got on at exit 16, which was former exit number prior to the renumbering of the they're renumbering all the exits. brakes here in a minute, so the signal might get a little choppy for a moment. Apologies in advance. Whoa. What the heck is going on? Everybody's hitting the brakes. Got Applebee's off to our right. Past an exit 13B in the new numbering schematic there. It's been a while since I did a live stream on the channel here, so you know, yay for doing something I haven't done in a while. And yeah, this looks like to the south and the west, the sun is actually trying to poke through as we come up on exit 13A. Used to be exit 4A. So we're going to be going through Kamikaze Curve here shortly. Them doesn't want to go very fast. We're driving. That's pretty crazy. Figure. Slash interstate and Prospect Street, the Gap Street. Oh, the cars are all back down the ramp. But that does not appear to be the case. Airport Road exit coming up next. And yeah, the roads are pretty wet, but nothing too dramatic. Nothing too wild. Airport Road exit here coming right up. Exit 71 south for Johnson City. And yeah, it looks like you're looking right at the tail end of the storm, as the clouds are now producing sunshine for the clouds. The next exit is going to be for the shopping mall via 201 and Binghamton University as well. Slow here. So yeah, exit 70 north for Shopping Mall, aka the Oakdale Commons, Ariel Drive, and if you keep going west, eventually you'll hit Corning, as the sign says. But yeah, drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from today and what the weather's looking like in your area. Looking off to the south, as I get hit by a rock, looking off to the south, there are quite a few low-hanging clouds over near Binghamton University. Very nice car up there on that rack. It's got Jersey plates on it. What is that, a Camaro? I think it's a Camaro. Kind of hard to tell with all the water coming off the back of it, but yeah, it could be a Camaro. prefer snow or thunderstorms? Personally, I like a good gully washer. They're fun to watch. Snow is fun too. It's just a little more elongated over a longer period of time and a little more boring than a thunderstorm. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of expected this to be worse than it was. But I digress. At least it was a good opportunity to test out my DJI action camera as a streaming device. We're down on the George F. Highway now, heading west into Endwell. This part of the George F. needs some pavement love. The pavement's looking a little rough around us, and there's a couple big league potholes on it. The potholes are so huge. Little guardrail damage over there. Coming up to the more civilized part of the George F. Highway. And I gotta say, so far, nothing flood related that I've seen, although we are still under a flood advisory. Weather Channel says flash flood watch until Wednesday, May 7th at 2 p.m. Oh, so that's tomorrow, isn't it? I think that's tomorrow, yeah. Big traffic jam, especially at the top of that ramp, because for some reason people seem to think there's a stop sign that doesn't exist. Yep, that's about. I'll after that, didn't we? I don't know. Passing the Sunoco station there too. It's a little bit on the high side compared to what I've seen around town. In the upper Front Street area, there was a station, no-name off-brand station that was showing as 270. Still at that or not? Town of Union office building off to our right. Yeah, no big flooding, and now it's looking a little sunny, although it is still raining lightly. That bridal emporium that we just saw got hit by a tow truck a few months ago, went right up over the curb and smashed into the building. Somewhere back on the channel there's a short posted about that. That was last summer though at this point, I think, like last June or May. Wow, it's been almost a year since that happened. That's crazy. Galt Chevrolet on our right. Galt BMW and the Galt Auto Liquidators. I wonder what used to be in there. And then of course the big kahuna coming up on the right, Galt Chevrolet. Or not Galt Chevrolet, sorry, Connie Galt Toyota. Although Connie is not, I don't think she's really involved that much these days. And the lot's kind of empty. There's not a whole lot of cars on the lot. I mean, there's a bunch up here in the front, but not a ton anywhere else out on the lot. And then I'll take you guys real quick, and then that'll be the end of the live stream. I'll take you guys real quick over here and show you the IBM lot, or what's left of IBM. We'll just turn in here real fast. So yeah, here's the IBM facility, and it's down to its last wing of the building. I think somebody in a comment on one of my videos from a week or two ago said that this was building 28 that's left standing out there in the end of the lot. I don't know I don't know how amazing you're going to be able to see it, especially with an action camera hanging in the window, but I'll get as close as possible. There's an asbestos warning sign up on the fence, because of course there is. But yeah, straight ahead, building 28 is the last one remaining. And all this rubble here is concrete that was smashed up from the building. I think a lot of the concrete will probably end up getting processed and smashed up on site to fill in the hole left. And there was a thermal plant building that they knocked over, and there's some pretty impressive pictures of it online. You could see all the various heating elements that were in the plant. Of course, the main thermal plant is over on Oak Hill Avenue. That still functions because, well, not all of the IBM campus is getting demolished. So yeah, throw a comment down in the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, hit subscribe. Just taking you guys on a casual stroll across the valley here. Although our casual stroll is almost done. That's an interesting looking cloud ahead. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but it's like a much lighter color than the rest of the clouds. And of course now we're facing east, back towards the direction that the storm is headed. So you're seeing a lot of dark clouds that way. Yep, hold your breath. Ah. If you hold your breath through a yellow light, it makes it okay, allegedly. Allegedly. Alright guys, well, I've almost reached my final destination. So for today's live stream, we're going to have to call it a day. Thanks for joining us. We had about a 32-minute go around here.